Panda Cup, it's the Panda Cup. Panda Cup, it's the Panda Cup.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Panda Cupdate, episode 4. This episode is between two coaches. So Sean, Mark, welcome along. So Mark, we're going to start off with you. We're going to start off with you, Mark, and your thinning hairline. But did that help or hinder you in 19.3? And what was your overall thoughts on 19.3?
Well, from the 3 workouts, I think that was definitely my favourite one. I thought it was a really good session to work on your positive mental talk. So going through the long reps, especially on the box step-ups, I felt having a good song on and really just keep talking yourself to keep going, that this is the last time you're going to use your legs, really helped me get to the...
Ariana Grande on?
Absolutely. Ariana Grande was on.
I'm so waiting.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so I thought that was a really good workout to work on your positive mental talk, going through that box step-ups. And plus, I kept telling myself, this is the last time I'm going to use my legs, so don't stop. So, other than that, I think it was a really good workout and I really enjoyed it. My favourite one out of the 3 so far.
Excellent, cool. Okay, so we got some shout-outs. I'm going to kick off with you, Shani. Who do you want to give some shout-outs to this week?
I want to give a shout out to Gabby. Gabby was not here on Saturday because she was doing something else. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Exercising, as always. But she came in on Monday, hit the workout on the last day, and she absolutely smashed it. Handstand push-ups, she was flying up and down, and she attempted a handstand walk. She was unlucky on the day didn't quite get that 5 meters, and in typical Gabby fashion, she hung around for another hours too, and she was handstand walking up and down the room after, and she did a great job. And also give a call out to or shout out to Orla. Orla did her first RX workout.
Boom.
So she got that 15 kilo dumbbell,
Strong arm emoji.
lunging, and that's a big deal for Orla, because I remember one of her first classes with me, there was overhead lunges, and remember this one, she had 5 kilo dumbbells, and the workout was the hardest thing she ever done. And look at you now, Orla, 15 kilos over your head, no problems. So fantastic, well done.
That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna carry on the lunge team as well. I know Mary, she spoke to me and she said that what she loves about the open is that challenge to challenge yourself. You know, she could do leg raises in class, but she's gonna go for the toes to bar. And she was debating, she's like, there's no way I'll get a handstand push-up. And I said, look, Mary, you've got to get there. You've got to get there first. There was large-scale debate, and while we're at it, we're going to segue. I really appreciate how Aga, Mary, Mags, Sue, Zanda, and another girl who I can't remember all decided to talk to me all at the same time over counting of lunges. So I really appreciate that you guys think I have that sort of capacity to hear all that at the same time. It was at the concern as whether we count the lunges for the reps, which we did. But Mary was eventually convinced to go for the overhead lunges, really busted her ass non-stop for 10 minutes. I'm sure she's feeling her glutes from it as well, but that was the type of attitude we want to see go for it. And people got hung up on the handstand push-ups, but there's a lot of other opportunities for wins in there, as Orla and Mary have pointed out.
You said Mary was busting her ass, and then she worked her glutes.
Yes, yeah. That's good. Thanks, Sean. Thanks.
Continue.
All right, I'm also going to give a shout out to Ruth, who tore through it, and then boom, 4 strict handstand push-ups in a row, just straight up, boom, boom, boom. It was like, and she got the crowd going as well, which is always the great thing of the workout. She was in a fairly competitive heat with Cronin.
I'm going to give a shout out to Becky. So just big shout out to her on her consistency over the last few weeks. It's brilliant. She rocks up every morning, she shows up, doesn't complain, and smashes every workout, and then comes in and smashes the open, which is great to see, and always with a good attitude. So it's brilliant. You're always a breath of fresh air when you come in, Becky, so it's really good. Another shout out is to Owen Christian. What a legend. You're some man, Owen. You go driving around the country all the time, and you just rock up on a Saturday and just smash out the open, and then you're off again for another week driving around the country. So I just think you're a gas man, and you're a real pleasant to have on. Whose team are you on? You're on my team. You're on my team, so thank you. Get up the points for the team, so keep it up, man. Keep
Thanks,
going.
so. But Sean, that wasn't the only competitive endeavour we had this weekend.
Yeah, so this weekend we had another weightlifting competition. This time we had the Golden Oldies. We took them out for a day. We had to get Derek's wheelchair out and bring him out for a day out of these old folks' home. We had 4 masters lifters down at National Masters. We had, or 5. No, we had 4. No, we had 4. Not 5. We had 4. We had Derek Davis. We had Gabby. That's what Gabby was doing on Saturday. So she had to redo the open or do the open work on Monday. We had Robbie Keaton and we had Phil Brown. All 4 came away with first place, national champions, and they're also record holders. So, clean sweep.
I think Derek was very happy that milk of magnesia has been taken off the banned substances list and that got him back competing.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to my man Derek Davis.
So, really, again, another fantastic end of
So, CFI Weightlifting Club, even during the Open, which is, let's face it, doing repeat workouts and trying to max out your snatch are things that are difficult to combine.
Yeah.
So nice work on that, Sean. On to what you've all been waiting for, the Panda Cup points. So this week things are starting to get interesting. We're 3 weeks in, 2 weeks to go. So Team I Can, we will, won the week with 42 competition points. A little reminder, your competition points include your judging points, your placement points, your PB points and your participation points. Big shout out to my man Gustafur. Team Trouble Unders are kicking ass with bonus points. They've picked up 27 bonus points, which is good because they've picked up 28 competition points. Unfortunately, they are still holding up the bottom of the table. This could be the curse of Kane. Kane has never finished any higher than last place in the Panda Cup, so interesting.
Should have traded his ass, Gus.
Should have traded. Oh wow, that's harsh. That's harsh. One team. But yeah, you should have traded.
I didn't know about his curse till now.
Well, I've only just named it as a curse. I mean, it's not official, but now we've named it, we've put it out there.
Now it's official.
It's definitely a curse. It's definitely a curse. We came to keep the shout out to Team Cobeer. They're still holding on to the lead after 3 weeks with 130 total points, so well done to Team Cobeer. Right, Sean, it's at this stage of the competition that it's gut check time. So, what are you going to do to motivate yourself to come in on Saturday?
So, yeah, we've done 3 workouts. People are going to be feeling a little bit beat. Energy's going to be a bit low. Got to make sure you're getting your sleep, eating good food, and the next 2 weeks are just a case of basically the team. I mean, you're all on a team, so you got to come in and put in that effort for the others around you. I mean, the vibe in here on Saturdays, you've been here in the last week, the place is buzzing, so you come in and feed off that energy that's in the room, okay?
Mark, you're Captain Enthusiasm. How are you going to motivate yourself for weeks 4 and 5? Where traditionally get, to a stumbling point, like a thing that you find troublesome to do? Not you personally, but one of us.
Well, what I think will definitely motivate me to come in now on Saturday is the fact that PQB is going to be there.
Zaddy.
Patrick Quinburn is going to be there taking photos. That's going to motivate me to come in.
So we got the sweet fade.
Sweet.
Check out my sweet fade. It's not a jar cut, it's a fade, it's a high fade.
I thought you were balding.
That fringe.
They can do amazing things with hair technology these days. Finally, we're going to wrap it up with some 19.4 predictions. I'm going to put this out here now, and now that I'm putting it out into the universe, it may or may not happen. Glassman has come out and said that he wasn't happy that the kip got so much attention in the early days of CrossFit, and he would have deprioritized it. So I'm going to call that we're not going to see chest to bars in this Open. Now, I know my history with chest to bars tends to be quite poor, but I think he's going to do it to eliminate kipping. Now, we may see some ring muscle ups, but I'm going to say we're not going to see chest to bars in this Open. I'm going to say 19.4 is going to involve ring muscle ups, some power snatches, and maybe some burpees. Sean?
So no pull-ups.
I don't think we'll see pull-ups in week 4 or week 5. And now that I've said it, I'm guaranteeing pull-ups for tomorrow.
So you say there's burpees. What do you say, burpees?
I think we're going to see a 115, 52 kilo. No, I think we're going to see a power snatch this week and ring muscle ups. And if we don't,
snatching muscles. Okay.
yeah, and some burpees. A good measure.
Okay. I think there's going to be a bar and a dumbbell this week.
Nice, tight.
I think there'll be deadlifts and I'd love to see overhead dumbbell squats.
That'd be a separator.
Because like that, I mean, when you get to the 4 or 5, notoriously things get harder, right? Week 1 is very accessible, week 2 is a little bit more challenging. Week 3 gone, strict handstand push-ups, handstand walking, caught a lot of people out. And it kind of goes, week 4 is another one that's separator, and then 5 is just, you've got to hurt for 5. So I think deadlifts, overhead dumbbell squats, that'd be tasty.
That'd be tight. Marcus?
And I think there's going to be a box involved. This
Again?
video now. I think it's going to be a box, rings, and a barbell. I think it's going to be some sort of burpee over box with shoulder to overheads and ring muscle ups.
Ooh, that'd be tasty.
I think
burpee
this
box jumps last year, didn't they?
Yeah, I think this workout is going to be the one that's going to melt people. Not 19.5. 19.4 is going to be the one that people are going to be talking about.
For those listening at home who don't know what melt is, we're going to consult with our Dublin 18 consigliere Sam Stewart and find out what exactly that means. Sorry, we don't have time to put subtitles on today's episode. But we do know that Castro has said to Tommy Marquez that 19.4 would fit in at the games, so we've got that to look forward to. Anyway, from Mark Baldrowan and Sean Scumbag Brown, I'm Colin O'Reilly, and this has been the Panda Cupdate.